here. He is put on a drive and in position now.
Riley Herbst around Andy Lally along with Miguel Paludo.
Yeah, Andy's going to be mad at himself. He dropped the right front off on the exit of turn 13. It cost him big contact with Riley Herbst and Miguel Paludo.
A caution here would end the race because the leader has taken the white flag. We'll see what happens as now Herbst goes around. Since it's the final lap, I would say they're going to let him race back. Allmendinger starting to pull away.
Yeah, and so is Haley putting some gap between he and Gibbs. Can't believe that tire is still hanging up. That just tells you how tough these Goodyear tires are.
Yeah, and AJ's going to want to have a lead like he has right here because when he gets back around to turn 12, the Regan, he doesn't want to get moved. So
Absolutely
not. Of a cushion, guys.
Especially if Gibbs were to get by his teammate Justin Haley. Colleague running 1-2. And this weekend, AJ told me, is like the Daytona 500 for his car owner, Matt Colleague, whose headquarters is 90 minutes from the track. And what a comeback it would be for Allmendinger.
What if you told Matt Colleague his winning car is going to look like that, and second place is going to look like Haley's does?
I can't wait to hear what AJ says when he gets out of the car. He's going to be super pumped. It'll be a great interview with Allmendinger here.
What a comeback for A.J. Allmendinger. Second win of the year, second time he's done it at Mid-Ohio.
That checkered flag, and there will be one lap remaining for his driver, Brett Moffitt.
Well, it takes a little over 80 seconds to run a lap here, and that's how.
Good battle for second between Tagliani and Rhodes, and that's kind of been the kind of day it has been. Everybody fighting for second in class because Brett Moffitt's been in a class by his own today. Wide turn for Tagliani, but Rhodes not close enough to make a run at it.
Nice job for Tagliani to jump in here in one of KBM's trucks and give it a good ride. Second place finish in a row for that 51 truck if he holds on to second here.
Whoa, he looked like Ben was trying to hop in that corner a little hot. Maybe heat up the back end of that 51 truck. Slid the front tires.
Tagliani's wife, Bronte, celebrating a birthday today, and I know Alex was hoping that he could give her the birthday present in Victory Lane, but not going to happen for Tagliani today as Rhodes continues to chase him for third, but it's all for second, but it's all going to be Brett Moffitt.
Ben Rhodes is not satisfied to run third here. He wants that second spot.
For the second straight race and the fourth consecutive playoff race, Brett Moffitt wins at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. Truck Series, and because of lightning in the area and continued strikes, this race has been called 11 laps shy of the end, and the winner will be Austin Hill, and that means it's the second win of the season for all.
And too deep. There's the white flag. This race is official. We'll see which flag ends it. Will it be yellow or checkered?
The next flag, the yellow flag or the checkers flag. Which one is going to determine the outcome? It's Creed chasing Ben Rhodes. Rhodes won last week right here at Daytona on the oval, trying to become just the third driver to win the first two races in the NASCAR Truck Series to begin a season. And he's got to hold off Sheldon Creed, last season's champion, and the winner here a year ago.
Wow. Great corner there by Rhodes. You can see him lighting up those brakes and sliding the tires, giving it all he's got, Vince.
Goodbye, 3 here.
Through 5, headed to 6.
Couple of 3 more chances for Creed to use that braking skill he's shown all night. Closes in there.
Creed continuing to pursue Ben Rhodes. It's the final lap at Daytona in the third overtime.
The toughest thing to do if you're Ben Rhodes is to watch that mirror and hit the corners. He's got to be precise. He's got to be perfect in order to hold off Creed.
Headed to the bus stop. Can't make a mistake here. Rhodes gets through cleanly.
What a nice set of corners there for Rhodes. That's going to open up enough gap. I think he's got this baby, Vince.
And the caution is out, and it will be Ben Rhodes back-to-back to open the season.
Ben Rhodes, that's
This is going to be something.
1 lap to go, and the next flag will end it. Should the caution come out, this race would be over. Cindric gaining ground, 0.8 of a second behind as they hit the infield. Work turns 2 and 3.
Before, this is where Ty was really good, breaking into the inner loop here.
These things just are never over till they're over. I tell you, man, you look at the clash, you look at the 9 and the 12. There was a pretty decent gap between them at one point, and it closed up a lot. As that second place car has nothing to lose into these heavy braking zones, is going to try to get everything they possibly can get.
If Austin can stay close to the second horseshoe here, he might have a chance. He's really good up onto the banking and into that backstretch bus stop.
He's running out of opportunities. The advantage back out to a 2.5 for Ty Gibbs. Out of the infield and back onto the high banks.
That's a pretty big gap there. He actually legged Cindric through there. You look at the gap now, 1.6 seconds. There's Coach. You think he's nervous right now?
Let's see a pulse rate monitor on him. It's probably more than Ty's.
Imagine watching your grandchild out there on the big track doing this. What a amazing feeling that must be.
He's checking boxes, getting through all the challenging portions of this race course.
Cindric getting it all through there, hitting the turtles on the exit.
Good.
And now turns 13 and 14. The front stretch chicane for Ty Gibbs. His grandfather is a legend. And at 18 years old, he's going to win in his first career start. Here's Ty Gibbs, a victor at Daytona.
Off bell. White flag, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
And Joe Logano's saying, what do I got to do? He's going to show Christopher Bell.
You can see the brakes just glowing red hot on the 22 car. Missed the corner right there. It's smoking as well. Them brakes are hot. 15 drivers got their first career win on a road course. The last to do it, Chase Elliott, 2018 at Walkins Glen. Missed the corner pretty bad right there. Yep.
Yeah, he's just got to take a breath right now. He's gapped the 22. He's got a better race car. He's just got to take a breath and not overdrive this car right now.
Easier said than done. He's on fire too. Them brakes are hot. Trying to get away from Joey Logano. We talked about it in the pre-race show, Jeff. That infield is such a tight thing. You're always constantly on the brakes, not giving them a chance to cool off until you get off a 6, finally getting that long straightaway. So now Bell will have about a mile to let those brakes cool before he has to get hard on the binders for the bus stop, which might be Logano's last chance.
If he completes this, of all the tracks I would have picked for Christopher Bell to get his first Cup win, this is the last one I thought it would come at.
He's definitely one you had your eye on. You knew the opportunity that was ahead of him. He was longing for this opportunity, asking for it. He got it, and look at this. Christopher Bell running a time trial lap here to secure this victory. Logano now 1.8 seconds back. Adam Stevens on the pit box for Christopher Bell, who comes out of the final chicane, and in his 38th start,
Good job.
Christopher Bell scores his first career